Shalom, shalom. This brother Kapaya Yash back with another lesson. Quick little lesson. It's about defiled bread. And the Lord told us through Ezekiel that there will be a time that our food will be defiled wherever we go living amongst the Gentiles. And I'm just going to read a couple of scriptures, just to make a point, and then I'm gonna let this video play. That these scriptures are alive and well and breathing, but a lot of our people, 2/3 of our people, don't take heed because it wasn't given to them. But the deal is, we only doing this work to raise up the 2/3 out of raise up the elect out of a 2/3 state of mind, so that we can get the hell out of here. So defiled bread. Let me start start at 12, and I'm reading in the I might go back and forth in NIV and KJV, but I'm gonna start here in the NIV. Prepare and eat this food as you would barley cake. Barley. That's a plant, some type of plant grain, a grain that children use to prepare food, make food with. I'll tell you what. Let's go into it. Go into the Strong's here and look for it. Call it out.
Strong's H8184. Se'orah.
Okay, and it says barley of the plant, barley of meal or grain. So that's a certain type of grain that children use to put in the food. So again, 12. Prepare and eat this food as you would barley cake, while all the people are watching. Bake it over a fire using dried human dung as fuel, and then eat the bread. 13. Then the Lord said, this is how Israel will eat defiled bread in the Gentile land to which I have banished them. So the Heavenly Father, he said that every land we go, our food is going to be defiled. The way we cook our food mainly is due to the laws and commandments, for as, what to eat and what not to eat. But the Gentile nation, the true Gentile, the African, so-called African, the so-called Asians and Chinese and everybody that is not of the children of Israel, because the laws wasn't given to them, only to us. You can read that in Psalm 147 and 19 and 20. The laws were only given to us because we were special in Yahweh Bashemel Shai's eyes. But for the other nation, the Heavenly Father don't care how they live, what they eat. But since we was put under the curses due to our ignorance and silliness and craziness, the Heavenly Father put these curses over. He put another a nation over us, not just Esau, Edom, but multiple nations. And it says here, I'm read 13 again. Then the Lord said, this is how Israel should eat defiled food in the Gentile land where we were scattered, either in Europe, all in Africa, all in the over here in the western part of the world, China, eastern part of the world, wherever we be at, we will eat defiled food. The Gentiles' land to which I will banish them. Says here 14. Then I said, "O sovereign Lord, must I be defiled by using human dung?" They were using human dung for fuel, and also cow dung as well. For I have never been defiled before, for From the time I was a child until now, I have never eaten any animal that died of sickness or was killed by other animals. I have never eaten any meat forbidden by the law. So over here in America, over here in Babylon, Western civilization, America will get all types of animals and put them all together to make hot dogs. That's abominable. I get scraps from cows and horses and whatever else and put it all together. That's defile. And the food everywhere, especially over in the Western society over here, it's defile. And I'm gonna show this video where this woman, she's from, I guess she's from, I think, yeah, she's a Eve. She's one of us. And she lived here in Babylon, but she went to Israel to live there for a point of time. And she was saying how different the food is. Now, don't get me wrong. Those small hatters over there, they know that the law prohibits certain things, not to eat and not to do this and do that. But we talking about food here, so normally Esau live a long, healthy life longer than Jake because he give us defiled food. You can go look at the neighborhoods, certain grocery stores that's in our neighborhood. You can go on the let's say Edomite side of town, and they have the best of the best. You go on the children of Israel side of town, especially in the poor, rundown neighborhood, you get the low class food. But in all here in the Western society, it's still bad. But when you go to a certain part of the food or a whole certain part of the earth, the food are better than here in the States. So I'm gonna go ahead and just play this video here so that you can hear what's going on.
We're putting in fake foods and mines. We're interrupt. The soil here is dead. When I was in Israel back
That's why everything is manufactured.
Listen.
Food.
Also, I want to add this also. Even I believe it's in Leviticus, I believe, where you have a 7-year land Sabbath, and over here in the Western society they don't believe in that, and that heals the land. It make your crops better, but over here in the United States they don't believe that. They want to grow and add chemicals to it, and grow and add chemicals to it, and make your food defile. So they don't believe in that 7-year Sabbath of the land.
It's dead. The food here is not food. When I was in Israel back in I think it was like 2008, I was in Galil Gabo, I went to Tel Aviv. I had never tasted fruit before. Like, I love fruit. But it was taste, and I see why they're fighting over the soil. It was a whole nother taste. The food was different. The food in Ghana is different. The taste, like, I'm telling you.
Did it taste great immediately, or was it an acquired taste?
It was great immediately. What you think a great strawberry tastes like, and you have it in another place, you're like, man, this is dead. Even your stomach, right? Your gut is really like the mouth of your soul. So if your gut is the mouth of your soul, what you put in replenish the body. If we're putting in fake foods and eating dead corpse and all this craziness, our minds, we interrupt the soil here.
Now, one more thing that I want to add. Now, the reason why, this is one of the reasons why it just came to me through the Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shine. The bulk of the children of Israel is over here in the West. So, of course, they're going to give us the bad, the worst of the worst, because the children of Israel, God, Yahweh Bashim Shine, chosen people, is over here. And when some of our people of Israel go over to our homeland and eat the food, of course, Esau, he's going to eat the best. He's going to eat the best. So I just had to throw that in there because, like I said, we going to go back to our homeland, and we're going to have the best of the best. The food is going to be way worse. The food is going to be way better than over here in Babylon. And the elites that stay over here in Babylon, they eat the best. It's just the people that's underneath them eat what Babylon offer. Like I said, the bulk of the children of Israel is over here to destroy us, to keep us down. So we are still under this man Esau, and he's still ruling over us. And we living in a defiled land where the food is not great for us. But like I said, this is just going to be for a moment. Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, he's coming back to deliver us so that we can eat good food, clean water. So I just had to throw that in there. Just something that I saw under Willie D Live. All right, see you on the next lesson. Shalom.